Hey y'all, my name is Denzel Fleming. I'm originally from Kinston, North Carolina. I'm better known as No Not Washington online, on socials, and in the local community. Okay. Yeah. Hey you all, my name is Denzel Fleming, better known online and in the North Carolina, Hey you all, my name is Denzel Fleming, better known as No Not Washington in North Carolina and online on social media, etc. I'm originally from Kinston, North Carolina by way of Jacksonville, North Carolina. And I'm a creative, right? I know a lot of people are looking for content creators or somebody to manage their social media or teach them how to manage their own social media. That person is myself. Over 15 years of experience, starting from AOL chat rooms or MySpace, Facebook, and as it turned into Meta, so through Instagram, Threads, Twitter, I understand how we can build a community online and how we can build a community in real life. When I was 12 years old, my life changed for the better, right? So my sister lived within walking distance from a public library. And it was there when I started to research more about cameras and music and hip hop. And my hip hop journey started around there. Granted though, I've been an orator since about 8 years old. We was at the recreation center. And at the time we had civic oration where we had to memorize speeches and perform them in front of a live audience. All throughout middle school and high school, I was involved in the arts, right? I still am, but so it may be drawing, painting, ceramics. It may be graphic design. It may be mixtape cover design. Because my freshman year of high school is when I released my first album, EP, mixtape, whatever you want to call it. It's a piece of art. And in my senior year of high school, instead of me doing the essay portion, what I did was I created a 10-track mixtape about freedom of speech using 10 court cases pertaining to freedom of speech. I say all that to say, I found something I was interested in when I was young and decided to continue to pursue it now as I'm an adult. I believe that our young people also have things that they're interested in and that we can be able to tailor and hone in on their gifts. I need a prompt. Okay, my desire or my vision, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. My vision, I see a mobile studio where I can be able to assist young people in expressing themselves, to say what it is that they desire from life and to be able to go after it, right? They say the number one fear is public speaking. So poetry, hip hop, and art, that can help our young people express themselves to articulate the vision that they have for themselves and or their community. Ideally, what I see is a STEAM program: science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. Essentially, that's what art is. Art is STEM as well. And I could provide some more information if you would like about that. I believe art can transform lives, and especially those who may be poets or hip hop artists. I mean, if we look at the artist Shine, he's now the prime minister of Belize. Or we look at a lot of these artists who are now influencers for major brands and securing brand deals, which is marketing. Again, this is a transferable skill. So these transferable skills through art, I would like to continue to teach, especially after 7 years in education. I would like to continue to teach our young people how they can do so. One of the ways is through this mobile studio. So it'll have a audio production side, maybe streaming, content, gaming, the list goes on. Introducing a virtual reality component to which they could then learn drones. They can learn how to create 180 video productions, 180-degree video productions. I just believe that the things that save my life can also save somebody else's. I mean, we're 1 in 8 billion. How rare is that of our unique existence? But also, there's somebody else who resonates with this. Maybe it's you or someone you know. Social media marketing is a growing subsection of marketing, right? My experience dates back to more than 15 years ago. It's all good, it's all good. It dates back more than 15 years ago, to which I just established community. And one of the ways is through loving what it is that I do, loving who I'm working with and working for, and making the things happen together. Yo.
Yo.
What's up, man?
What you doing?
I'm recording a video. Hey, can you ask me some questions about social media or what have you?
Yeah.
Like, say if you somebody who need help with your social media.
You know, I'm gonna ask it this way. Hey, Denzel, what are some ways that I can impact my social media? How can I get my following up?
There are a few ways to increase your following. And one way is just engaging people first. You see somebody that you know, like, or trust, you engage them first, and more likely they'll engage you back.
Okay. So I can ask anything, right?
Yeah, and or about like my journey as a photographer, my journey on social media.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah. And what I would like to have happen in life.
How did social media impact your journey as a photographer?
Oh, great question, man.
Come on, brother.
Yeah. Social media impacted my journey as a photographer in a major way. So it all started on Twitter, right? And then I developed a personality and a movement around my personality. And that was the UMCC follow train. Fast forward though, Instagram came about. And you know, people were just posting pictures of the things that they were doing and things that they found interesting. And what I wound up doing was using my phone and previous experience as a graphic designer, editing in a new way to show people what they can do online. That's when people started to really engage with me, when I started to add the graphic design component. And then I added poetry as the captions. So more people were interested in the captions. And so I said, you know what? I'm already a poet. I might as well start getting on stage more and performing as a poet. And so every time after I get off stage, I will let people know my social media handles and how they can engage with me as a photographer. And that's how I started to grow as a photographer. And fast forward, we started to do graduation photo shoots. So I was one of the first photographers to do graduation photo shoots using Instagram as a platform to market and promote on a college campus.
Ooh. Yeah. So that was a brief summary. So, if there was one thing that you would give, like one thing that you would give to other photographers, like to help them, what would it be? Like as a knowledgeable tool.
Oh man, dang, there's a few things. I want to have like the most potent one though, like to just let them know.
Yeah, just let them know, like, you know, okay. Damn, I should be an interviewer.
It's like, are they just starting now or like?
No, it depends. If they starting now, if they been doing it and they ain't really jumped off the porch for real, and basically, people that's finna jump off the porch, people that already jump off the porch that really not there, and people that already jump off the porch that's there, but that's falling off a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So boom, one of the easiest ways for you to grow, not even just your following, but to just grow as an individual. Do the things that you love. Take pictures of the things that you love and the people that you love and share it with the world. now the world is at our fingertips on our phones. So that's one thing I would say to a photographer who's starting, who's already started, or who is recovering from, maybe they took a hiatus for whatever reason.
Yeah. Okay. So in the years, what do you see, like, in your photography say, what do you see you at? Now, do you see you in, like basically, like, do you see you, like, doing, like, commercial photography? Or do you see you in the athletic department doing photography? Where do you see yourself at?
I see myself getting booked to capture, the lifestyles of the people who we know, like, and trust, like certain celebrities. They may be even like with their family, or they may be just living a normal life, just showing, hey, look, this is what my normal life looks like, and taking pictures and, maybe even be backstage. Like we're all just kicking it and enjoying life. I like to be around people who are happy and who are enjoying life, And so when I'm taking pictures of that, when I take pictures of them, and then when I go back home or go back to my workspace, I really like to enjoy going back to that time and, saying, dang, man, we were really happy. Or, dang, like, I remember what happened that day. So I see myself capturing, like, yeah, celebrities, but people who are really happy with themselves and who are happy with what it is that they're doing. Because I believe everybody is a celebrity to some degree. I mean, granted, like, you have your LeBron James and, people like that. But there are also these college students who are enjoying their life. Like, they're getting NIL deals, or high school students, they're getting NIL deals, or certain brands. Like, people started a brand and is getting some traction, and they really want to show, hey, this is what I have going on. This is how this started. Like, I want to do, like, more interviews of people just being happy, bro. Yeah.
I'm thinking about being interviewed.
Hey, let's do it. You already do it naturally. Like, you ask great leading questions that, like, get people talking.
Yeah. Ooh, I got one more question.
Okay.
Ooh, if it was possible, right?
Okay.
Okay, if it was possible to go back in the future when you first started photography, and, like, I'm pretty sure, like, so far you, like we already spoke on, like, putting an impact on other people. You put a lot of impact on other people that's, like, photographers now. Like, even, speaking of Dreamville, there's a lot of people around there, and then the boxing club, a lot of people see, like, your work ethic. A lot of people see how great that you are and what you do. If you could go back and it's like you can, like, the circle already done, but you can, like, form your own circle already in the future and already, like, have that different steps on what you want to do in the future. Like, you spoke about you wanted to, like, work with millionaires, right?
Okay.
Okay, if you could do that in the future, and if you already had that plan, like, how would you go about doing it differently, like, from the start to now? How would you do it differently in the future?
Man,
to do it.
Yeah, man, I definitely would have set up my my LLC, like my paperwork. I would have approached different organizations and businesses a different way. Like, cause I was working with a lot of individuals. Like, I work with people, we're all of us are considered everyday people to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm working with whoever I find interesting or who find me interesting, right?
Yeah.
So, but I definitely would have structured my business. I would have structured my business first and then went out and shot all the things that I wanted to. Now, granted, I'm restructuring now, but definitely from the beginning, I would have structured my business. So, because then I would have been able to get grants. I would have been able to get scholarships like while I was in college. Because remember, I was taking pictures while I was in college.
Yeah.
I would have structured my business a certain way, and or went to some of these meetings. Shoot, man, I didn't know when I was first taking pictures, bro. I needed to eat that day. You feel me? Like,
I need to eat that day. I need that bread.
yeah, like for real.
It's a lot of people out there that would love to like, they need that, bro. 'Cause a lot of people don't have that type of impact,
What do they need?
No, because you spoke on how like you work with a lot of individuals and stuff like that, and like you needed to eat,
Yeah.
and like you still need to eat, like.
Facts.
So people ain't gonna stop eating, bro.
Nah, for real. And then, it's just at the very basic level. I mean, like, for example, bro, I'm driving DoorDash. You feel me? Like, driving DoorDash for like 6 hours and make $100. But in that same 6 hours, I can still make $100 with a camera, bro.
People make more than that.
Nah, but facts. So I'm like, yo, man, this whole time, I was just doing what I needed, what I could to survive. And now it's just a matter of me leaning into my gifts of like what I was born with, what I was blessed with, and with the experience. So like I was sharing with my mom, she was like, you could go and train to do XYZ. It's gonna take a few months. I'm like, Mom, but a few months of me continuing to do my camera journey, my music journey, I'm gonna be all right. It's just like right now though, I just gotta let people know who I am and what I've done, because it seemed like some people forgot. And or not even that they forgot, I just stopped telling people about what I had going on because I had so much going on in terms of my mental health, you feel me? Like, when I'm the type of person, if things are happening or going on in my life, man, it's not that I'm not trying to be around anybody. I just don't want any negativity to rub off on them. Cause like, I have to be happy. I have to enjoy what I'm doing. And sometimes it's hard to enjoy what I'm doing when I'm not in an environment, or if I'm not in a space where people are enjoying themselves. So being a part of, you good?
I pretty much made my goal for this one. I recorded 2 songs.
It's okay. You wanna get on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I recorded 2 songs.
What'd you say?
That was my goal for this month, to record 2 songs.
And you did that? Hey, nah, but that, matter of fact, I'm about to start recording the video. Hey, but ask me about what I want to do, like with the kids and having a mobile studio.
Ooh. I'm gonna be at that bitch every day. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so, damn, kids in the mobile studio. Okay, so what makes you want to start the journey to like have a studio for the youth?
Well, maybe what made me want to start a studio for the youth is that like my inner child, I still remember my inner child, and I nurture him every day in terms of like, bro, when I was 8 years old, I was doing speeches in front of like 250 people, like memorizing speeches and poems and doing that, being on stage, being an orator. And then when I was 12 years old, my sister, she lived in an apartment complex, and it was within walking distance from the library. And then like, that's when I was on these blog sites and watching different videos. I'm like, man, this video is clear. Like I just love the quality of things that was coming out during that time, like different programming, like on BET. I would watch like the Jamie Foxx show and, you know, like Comic View. It's just happiness, man. And I'm like, man, if I could create something to help others be happy, then that's what I would do. And I just kept thinking about that all throughout high school and college. Granted though, like I've been an artist this whole time and making music, and similar to yourself, that's what made me happy, to make music. And then like, especially when we release Simple Words, and like how people would just receive that song and they feel good every time that they listen to it. Like, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure that there's somebody out there right now, especially a young person, that has something to say or a song that they would like to share that will help others feel happy too, or at the very least help them feel happy. So I just want to keep providing that safe space for them to do so, and for myself to do so as well. So, you know, we could just travel across the country with it and, you know, and see what comes from it. Because again, our impact goes beyond just photos or just music. When we do something that makes us happy, we then go into the world and we have a different type of confidence. Even like you were saying, you were like, bro, I feel more confident, yo. Like, I got my song, like I got my 2 goals. Like, you set your goals. I got my 2 goals of making these 2 songs. And shoot, man, I feel good. Yeah, you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I want more people to feel like that. So I'm just scaling up. I'm going from myself and ultimately to the world, man. So as we put out this music, it reach a global audience. So that's what I want to do, especially through the use of social media, which is the internet. Yeah.
Right. But that's one thing that I've been keeping social media from like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, bro, oh my God, we got millionaires at 16, bro.
I'm knowing it, man. Like, they figured out how to work. They figured out how to make it work. See, like when I was coming up, it was Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I made a lot of money off of Instagram, for real. Like there was a year where I was all right. You know what I'm saying? But like now it's YouTube, or now it's another platform. I would also like to figure out who is an emerging technology platform that I could partner with, and we can continue to make things happen, because the world is changing and it's leaning into the internet. So I want to be able to continue to evolve with it.